Are you an unconscious person searching for unity or maybe something different? This is an assumption we need to really examine. You'll notice that in most spiritual teachings, and it's like the students are all sitting in a row or whatever, and the teacher's teaching, and or on Zoom these days, and the basic assumption is that everyone is seeking because they are unconscious beings searching for unity. Is that really true? Are we really that unconscious? Or is that idea a cover up from accepting full responsibility for who we are? The idea that you are an unconscious person searching for unity, step back from that for just a second and look at it because you're in unity. The fish in the water is not thirsty, right? You know logically that everything's united. We're part of this huge Big Bang universe. Everything is intricately tied together. We know this. So how can we be a separate thing looking for unity when we're already in unity? See, perspective is everything. Just really examine all of these things. These are the things that are keeping us unconscious, right? These assumptions about ourselves and about reality. We're already united. So an already united person can't be searching for unity. What we have, how do you describe, so what's the problem? I mean, everybody's so mixed up and messed up. The problem is there's this little sliver of belief that we have been fed. The smallest, tiniest little section of our mind is telling us that something's wrong with us, that we're not part of this thing. And don't ever underestimate the power of the society that we live in. Here's a little example, right? One of the biggest spiritual teachings is you need to accept yourself, you need to love yourself, and realize that you're good enough. Well, in reality, you're not good enough for everyone else. Just think of all the expectations that you're constantly trying to live up to. Those expectations are outside of us and they're also inside of us because everything's unified, right? You are not a separate being. All these expectations that our society has for us are real. We internalize them because we're real and we're part of this infinite harmonious music that's moving along. We're kind of like a inharmonious note in it sometimes. But kind of step back from these assumptions and see how does that change your beingness of yourself. We can't search for and find unity when we're in it. Obvious. So why do we fall for that? Because we cannot live up to all these expectations that society has for us. Like, how's your hair? How's your makeup? How's your clothes? What kind of a job do you have? How much money do you have? Have you ever in your life been hanging out with people and said the wrong thing and got in trouble? If you haven't, you're a very unique person. Happens to me all the time. It is literally impossible to meet all of the billions of expectations that are put on us. So what is this actual self-acceptance? It's accepting the fact, can't do it, but still, I'm me. And it's a good thing. I mean, we have to try, right? It takes constant movement to be a good person. It takes constant attempts to fit in and know how you're working with others. So, you're already unified. Has that idea changed a little bit now?